So today, while I was driving home, I was in traffic. Somebody sent me a video, which was highly disturbing, by the way, of just Diddy going in on Cassie. And when I say this is disturbing, man, like I flinched while I watched this video. All right, so this is a trigger warning. You know what I'm saying? If violence or something bothers you, you can skip this part. But this is what Cassie was enduring with Diddy for all those years
of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway.
So, first of all, this was in a hallway. This was in a hallway in a hotel. Did you see how he yanked Cassie? Man, that is disgusting, bro. That's what you call misogyny. You get what I'm saying? That is what you call treating somebody like property. You yank them, you throw them to the ground. What the hell is this, man? This guy got an award for a rap mogul. And this was 2016. I mean, granted, we didn't have this information back then, but just that Diddy is just the fact that Diddy was okay with, felt, or allowed himself to do this, that shit is disgusting. I'm not even gonna, there's no if and buts about it. It's real disgusting. Let's continue.
At a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video.
Like a dead dog.
There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her...
I'm gonna pause here for a second. Man, prayers goes out to Cassie. This is, on behalf of me and my family, man, I'm really sorry for you had to endure this, but this is some sick shit, man. And imagine what goes on behind closed doors. If Diddy was okay with doing this in a hallway when any random person could just walk into the hallway and actually witness this, imagine what goes on behind closed doors. Just imagine what goes on behind closed doors. If he was okay with just kicking Cassie and dragging her like a dead animal across the hotel, the hallway. Imagine what goes on when no cameras are around. This is ridiculous, honestly.
A black eye, which according to the lawsuit prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway.
Like
the complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years after they met in 2005. They parted ways.
So, Cassie had to endure all this and save face for Diddy not to destroy his reputation, right? So this is what Cassie had to endure with Diddy. And you know what's crazy, man? When everything was going down, right? And Diddy gave Cassie a settlement or whatever. The lawyer then went out. Diddy's team put out a statement saying that, we paid a settlement. It is not really an admission of guilt. But this video screams guilt, brother. I don't know what y'all are on, man, but this video right here screams guilt. And you know what's crazy? This happened in 2016. So apparently Diddy paid the hotel $50K to keep this on the wraps, right? $50K. He paid him $50K to keep this on the wraps and give him the surveillance footage, right? So after he made this mess, he then tried to clean it up. So apparently, or allegedly, I should say, Diddy had this tape. Diddy paid them off, and then Diddy had this tape in his house. But guess what happened recently? Y'all can go watch my old videos. I did a video on this about Diddy's houses getting raided, and that's exactly what happened. Diddy's house got raided, and I'm 90% sure this tape was probably at the time of the raid. This tape was that's how they got the tape. I'm 90% sure that's how they got this tape. You get what I'm saying? But man, this is just misogyny at the highest level, man. This is how, like, he treated her like property. He treated her like he's a master and she's his property. Like, no, you're not trying to leave. He's legit treating her like a runaway slave. Like, she's trying to leave the plantation. He's gonna legit drag her back and beat her up. And you know what I'm saying? You know, like when runaway slaves try to run away, they would catch him, then they would give them multiple lashes as a lesson. Cassie was trying to run away. He treated her like a runaway slave. He threw her to the floor. He stomped on her. That's ridiculous, man. Diddy's done. Ain't no coming back from this. This is video evidence. Ain't no coming back from this. I don't care what PRs gotta say. I don't care what damage control they gonna do. This is video evidence, and we all saw this. Look, man, love and prayers to Cassie, man. I hope you guys, can recover from this mental trauma, not just physical trauma, but the mental trauma that this does to somebody, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you know what else is crazy too? This makes everybody else that's been coming out against Diddy now more believable. I'm sorry. It does make them look more believable now. Because all this time, Diddy was denying a lot of things. He was saying people are coming after him and his money. But when we see things like these, man, when we see videos like this that really makes you question the character of a person, in this case, Diddy. When people come up and say Diddy did this, it's easier to believe. It gives your accusers now have more credibility. Just because of videos like this. And then allegedly you paid $50K to get the surveillance footage because you wanted to cover it up after you legit treated Cassie like an animal. Let me not even say that. Animals don't even get treated this way. Animals don't even get treated this way. Animals are loved and cared for. We don't even treat animals the way you treated Cassie. You treated her more like a runaway slave back in the slave century. You literally beat her down. Do you know what this kind of stuff does to somebody's dignity, man? Huh? Look, kudos to Cassie from getting away from somebody like Diddy, man. This is ridiculous. And Diddy, man, I don't even know what to say, to be honest with you. I am lost for words right now. But prayers up for Cassie and her family, man. I really hope they get over this mental hurdle that, all this years of trauma, she had to overcome. So I really hope she gets to overcome that mental hurdle. Prayers up for Cassie. And this is just flat out disgusting, man. Like, I have no words, people. I have no words, but let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, man. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Like, I knew things were bad, but I don't even know what to say. I just I never pictured it like this. Like, I just never did. I never visualized it like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like, this is highly disturbing. Highly disturbing. Whoa. Anyways, man, that's my video for this week. Comment, subscribe, share. You know what it is, man. I'll try to continue to put out more reaction videos to the latest content, man. And this is just ridiculous. All right, y'all. Until next time, man. Y'all be safe.